before this motion. We know each other, and I know what transpired even 30 minutes ago. And I think it's good the public know what happened and Isiolo people know what happened.
There is something going on in our legislature that we must call out. There is money being demanded from the executive.
Hello, viewer. Welcome to Dokeza TV podcast. As the conversation on accountability among legislators and the blame game between them and the executive continues, I need to play a recent clip by Isiolo Senator, where she addressed Senate to oppose the killing of the motion to impeach Isiolo governor. As we watch the clip, and then that of President Ruto commenting on the issue of corruption within Parliament, we will continue posing these questions. What really happened during the trial of Isiolo Governor Mr. Hassan Guyo in the Senate? Is the Isiolo case the one that particularly made President Ruto to raise eyebrows on bribery claims? Why wasn't Senator Fatuma Dulo and her likes not allowed to substantiate so-called Soko Huru taking over Senate statement? Although this clip of Senator Dulo's address to the Senate is several days old, recent developments on the conversations around accountability by parliamentarians, both Senate and National Assembly, demand that we post it here for your consumption and interpretation.
Mr. Speaker, I have been sitting in this house for the last 13 years. What I've seen today has never happened in the history of this year. Now, the matters of procedure, this is not a court of law, Mr. Speaker. Killing a motion at the PO level is disastrous because people stand here and say, oh, we didn't see this, or the assembly didn't see it, or what. I wish the people who are negatively talking about the assembly, they should have known what they have gone through. Some of them, they have almost lost their lives in the circumstance. Mr. Speaker, there are people who are saying the sitting didn't take place here. The circumstance under which the assembly sat was actually very difficult because they were almost losing their lives. Mr. Speaker, before this motion, this house was crying for the blood of Governor for Isiolo. Before this motion, we know each other, and I know what transpired even 30 minutes ago. And I think it's good the public know what happened and Isiolo people know what happened. Mr. Speaker, Soko Huru is taking over this house. And I must say this. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
you cannot impute improper motive on your colleagues. If you want to proceed in that manner, you know what to do. Substantive motions.
Mr. Speaker, let me proceed, and I will leave it at that. Isiolo is bleeding today. Isiolo is not safe today. The assembly is not safe after today. I am not safe after today. Isiolo people will not be safe after today. And I can see the people who actually normally fight me in the social media, they are all here watching. Already, tonight, you will see that chaos that will happen in Isiolo County. If only this House should have looked at the proceeding to the end, then you can be able to understand the veracity of this particular impeachment. But as it is today, Mr. Speaker, I don't think Assembly will have guts to bring in a motion to this House. Not only Isiolo, the whole country. Mr. Speaker, even the governors themselves, we stand here always criticizing the counties. We stand here talking about oversight. The oversight is killed today by the same House, Mr. Speaker. If the direction you are going to take is to kill the PO, Mr. Speaker, and I must be on record for this. Mr. Speaker, we have two speakers, apparently, where two members of Assembly have elected a speaker. The so-called clerk forged documents for election of the Assembly members. Government printer, a very sensitive department of this country, the heart of this country, gazetted a speaker who was elected by two members of Assembly. Where are we heading as a country? There was a commander of AP who was brought here to produce an evidence in favor of the governor. Does he sit in the House? What is his role? Security, as far as that proceeding was concerned, was actually compromised. Mr. Speaker, today you report a matter in Isiolo to DCI, to police commander, nobody is taking action. Mr. Speaker, there is a young man who was beaten 2 days ago, fighting for his life in ICU, just simply because he's a blogger. Mr. Speaker, in this impeachment, there are people who have actually been injured and maimed. Somebody is standing here and saying, go and bring another motion. Mr. Speaker, let me say here that the Senate, if they are going to take the direction of killing the PO, you have thrown Isiolo to the dogs, you have thrown the Assembly to the dogs, and if anything happens tomorrow, this House will be blamed. And I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
While I agree with the sentiments expressed by the Speaker of the Senate, and he has made a solid statement on holding governors and county governments to account, I also must say the legislature must also be held to account. Because there is something going on in our legislature that we must call out. There is money being demanded from the executive, from governors, from ministers, from people in the executive, especially those who go for accountability before our houses of parliament. Mr. Speaker, it cannot continue to be business as usual. It is not possible that committees of parliament demand to be bribed, demand to be paid for them to write reports or to look the other way for what is happening in either the national government or the county governments.
In this video, there are 3 important observations. Quickness of senators to react through mumbling on Senator Fatuma's remarks? Quickness of the Speaker to stop Senator on her tracks. Failure by the Senator to substantiate or even withdraw her claims, though she purports with confidence to know what happened. One then is prompted to ask, are we in a situation no one wants the truth? Or is it that those who perpetrate graft still have their way over those who are law-abiders? Is all the loud talk on corruption mere rhetoric? 2 days after President Ruto made the remarks in Homa Bay, the EACC has said it is not investigating any legislator or parliamentary committee member over bribery. Rather, the cases they are probing are all to do with NGCDF. What is your take this cursory treatment of issues corruption by the institutions that ideally should be at the forefront of the fight against corruption? Please share views in our comments section. And do not forget to like and subscribe to our podcasts. Bye for now.